Hello. How are you? Oh, I'm alright, thanks. What have you been up to? Nothing really. What about you? Just trying to find Dead Island, still. Yesterday I went round 3 Blockbusters. Excuse me, have you got the game? No. Excuse me, have you got the game? No. Excuse me, have you got the game? No. Nobody knows when they're going to get it in. Nobody knows anything really, do they, to help me? So I'm still here with no game. After 3 days of looking for it. I've never had this problem before. Never pre-ordered a game in my life. But from now on, I'm going to start. I'm going to pre-order every single game, even if I haven't got the money. I don't care. I need them. So today, I'm talking about, as requested again. As I said, just send me requests. Whatever you want me to talk about, I'll talk about. I'll try anyway. I'm going to get a pillow to rest my arm on this. Oh, hang on, wait there. This is the problem with phone cameras. Alright, there we go, sorted, fine. You can see me perfectly. The sculpture of my face does look quite symmetrical. Just because you're jealous, you don't have to write hate comments, right? Today I'm going to be talking about university type things. I'm going to go through student finance, Subway, as in the meal place, and I don't know, if anything else comes to me, I'll just say it. So, first, student finance. Well, obviously I can't really moan about them because they give me free money. Well, it's not even free, that's the thing. People think it's free money. Oh yes, look at me, I'm getting free. It's not free money. In a few years' time, you're going to be in debt. Every single thing you work for is going to be spent back to them. So I don't know what you're on about. I don't know why you think you're having the best time of your life. I don't know why you think you're better than me because I get the basic loan because I haven't bothered putting my parents' details in. And I know I'd get more because I'm a scratcher, but it's just too long for me, man. And at the end of the day, I don't want to borrow more money because why would I want to borrow more money when I've only got to pay more back? At the end of the day, I'm better off because I haven't got to pay as much back. So shut up. I did leave it a bit late this year. I was supposed to apply by like the 30th of June. Was it the 30th of June? 30th of July? I don't know. Something like that. But literally, I applied pretty much up to the last 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, I applied. And I thought I was going to be struggling. I thought I was going to be living off pennies, man. I thought I'd have to take out jars of pennies to pay for my petrol. To pay, I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I'd have to be, on the street, begging every now and again for a couple of quid. I thought at one point I did think of selling my body, but then I thought nobody's going to want this. You got to be mad to want this. But then again, if you do want it, let me know because I am desperate in need of someone. I haven't had anyone for a while, so this isn't a plea. But if you do like me, just let me know. And I'm there and I'm ringing them. I'm saying, basically, I cocked up my online application. I did the same thing the first year. You got to input it all in, and you get to a point where you've got to choose to carry on. You can just have what you've got, what you filled in from you, or then you can put in your family's details. Last year, I made the mistake of saying family's details. I made the same mistake this year, even though for some reason I had login details from my parents, so I thought, oh yeah, might be able to do this. Maybe they did it without me knowing. My dad doesn't even know how to switch on a laptop or a computer. My mum, I think the only thing she knows how to do is do online shopping from Iceland, even if they still do that. I don't even know if they do. So I don't know why I bothered doing it. So basically I cocked that up, couldn't go any further, didn't have a clue of what to do. So then I had to ring up and say, oh, excuse me, I need a written form. I need a form where I can write on it, a paper form. I'm there and I'm ringing up for hours. Bear in mind, this number ain't free, man. My mum goes out and hides the phone so my dad doesn't use it. I've got my nan calling me saying, Ryan, come for tea. I'm missing out on free food. I've got work ringing me saying, come do some hours. I love doing hours. I do hours all the while. I do love Iceland, and I can't because my mum hides the phone. I've got women ringing me saying, do you want to come round? Do you want to come round? Like, trying to chat me up. And I can't speak to them because I don't give them my mobile number so that they can't speak to me all the time. But the thing is, when I give them my house number, they can't speak to me at all. So I've got to ring off my phone. It's charging me. Each month, my phone bill's gone up about £5. I know it's not much, but to me, that's a lot because if you put £5 if you times 5 by 12, that's a lot of money, and that could be spent to pre-order games like Gears of War 2, because I'm sure... No, I don't even want Gears of War 2, I've already got it, like Gears of War 3, I want that more than Dead Island, but I bet I won't be getting that until 2013, will I? So So yeah, and I ring up, I say, oh, can I have the form, please? This, that, and the other. Yeah, we'll send it out to you. Don't worry. You got plenty of time. Don't worry. I'll give it a week, still no form. Give it another week, still no form. Then stupidly, I give it another week, still no form. Ring up again. Excuse me, can I ordered a form. They went, oh, it's been sent out, but you can print one off the internet. And I'm like, oh, why didn't you tell me this in the first place? I've waited 3 weeks when I could have just printed it off myself. So anyway, I said, all right, well, you know, they still told me that it had been sent. So I thought, what do I do? Do I wait or do I print it off? And I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I might as well print it, and then that might come anyway. And then I'll just, if I do it wrong, I've got another turn. Do you know what I mean? I've got another go. So I went to print it off, and my printer ran out of ink on the last 4 pages. So it just looked weird. And then I started to fill it in, and I wrote my name wrong. I don't know how I wrote my own name wrong. That's when you've got to worry. That's when Alzheimer's is kicking in, because I should not be writing my own name wrong. I've been writing my name for pretty much, I don't know when I started writing my name. When do you start writing? I don't know, 6. I don't know when I started writing, but for at least 10 years I've been writing. Do you know what I mean? I'm 20 now. I've been definitely writing since I was 10, my own name anyway. And I cut that up. So then I had to use Tipex, and I had this really cheap Tipex which looked like it was a cum stain. So my student finance form looked like it was covered in man juice. So that wasn't good really. But then anyway, I sent that off. I sent it recorded delivery. Cost me £8. £8 to send off some shitty form. Then the next day, the actual form came, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, jeez. Actually, before that, I did ring up again, and I requested another form. The next day, 2 of the forms came. So I've got 2 student finance forms, as well as the one I sent off. And then I didn't get anything back for a while. And I thought, all right, well, I've got to ring up, I've got to check this, that, and the other. So I rang them up, and I checked. But the thing is, I was on the phone. Bear in mind, it costs me to ring them. I was on the phone for at least half an hour, listening to this music that made me feel like I was having a fit. I felt like I was in some gay club, having a trance. I felt like I was high off pills. I felt like I was rolling around on the floor in men's semen. I felt like it was going into my mouth. And because they've had so many pills, the semen was like liquid pills. And I just felt, I was there, and when the woman started speaking to me, I was like, proper into it, man. She was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, sorry, your beats are so fine. She went, what are so fine? My breasts. I went, no, not your breasts, your beats. She went, my balls. I haven't got balls. I said, love. And I said to her, I said, look, I sent it off. I had to write a little letter with my student finance when I sent it off, because I cocked up the online, basically making myself look like I've got downs again. And she was like, yeah, we got the letter, this, that, and the other. It's processing now, it's processing. Next day, got a letter through, all sorted. So I can't really moan about them, although they did mess me around and make me wait about 2 months. But then again, it is kind of my own fault, because if I hadn't buggered it up, and the thing is, I did the same thing last year. I don't know why I thought I could get away with it this year. I couldn't. So I don't know why I did it. You know. So next year, I've just got to make sure I don't, because I want that money ASAP, because I am struggling. I've been giving blowjobs out for about 3 months now, just so I can pay my way. You know, it's a tough life down here in Birmingham. It's quite tough. You know, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit you got to face. Second one, Subway. It's not really to do with uni, but I guess it is kind of. But Subway, they just piss me. Now, don't get me wrong, they're nice. The sandwiches are beautiful sandwiches. But then again, sandwiches from a fast food place. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. If it was big fat burgers with chips, it would feel perfect. But it feels weird paying a fortune for a sandwich or a baguette, even though they are good. I won't say they're not good, but they do cost a fortune. I myself prefer the meatball Madonna, whatever it's called, meatball Madonna. That's the one I like. And you know, I pretty much had that every single day at uni, and then every now and again, you know, it would be sub of the day, so it'd be a bit cheaper. But the thing is, even though I get a foot long, it just does not fill me. They put about 3.5 meatballs on a foot long, and I'm thinking, I've just had a bit of bread with some tomato sauce on, with 3 lumps of meat. It's just shit. It's a waste of money. I don't understand why I keep doing it. I don't know whether they put crack in the bread or something, because I just feel addicted to it, because it is a scrumptious taste. It does make me want to go crazy and eat. I could probably eat about 10 footlongs, one after the other, and I would not struggle. I'd have plenty of room for a Sunday dinner as well. There would be no problem with that. But the ones, I don't like salad. I like sauces, but you know, when you have a meatball Madonna, it's got the sauce on it. It's got the sauce on it already, and it's got the cheese. You don't need to be ruining that shit with ranch and mayo and leaves. There's no point. You would not have a bolognese and pour mayonnaise all over it and put some goddamn cucumber on it. You wouldn't do that, so why do it on a sandwich? You don't do it. People have got into this frame of mind where they feel like they need to put salad on everything, but you don't. And then people say, oh, you take it, that's less healthy now. But the thing is, if you think about it, it's not less healthy, because you're still having the burger. Say, for example, I've got my meatball Madonna now, laid out there on a plate, right? There's one there, just normal, just with the cheese and the meatball on it and the sauce. There's one there with exactly the same thing, but covered in salad. You're telling me that's better for you. It might be better for you because you're eating the salad and stuff, but to be honest, when you think about it, you're eating more there. There's still got the, I don't care what people say, there's still got to be calories and shit like that in that, in leaves and salad. If you ate salad for the rest of your life, I'm like a rabbit, non-stop, putting it in your pouches, I'm sure you'd get fat. I guarantee you'd get fat. So to be honest, I'm probably better than you because I eat the one without the salad. So don't tell me, oh, yeah, but you're eating the fat. No, I'm not. Because it's got less on it, so what does it matter to you anyway what I eat? Are you eating it? No, you're not. Let me enjoy it. Let me enjoy my food without being covered in rabbit feed. I don't want that. Why do you think I stopped being vegetarian? Because I can't handle the ruckus. I can't handle these leaves, these grassy things, I just can't do it. I don't want to be walking around 24/7 nibbling on some carrot. I can't do that. But anyway, about salad, I was there, I ordered it, this, that and the other. They know what I have. They know what I have every single day. You know, they've already pissed me off because I can't pay on card, so I have to trek 10 minutes to a cash machine. I'm sweating. I'm covered in sweat. The only thing that's keeping me going is this meatball Madonna. I'm just looking forward to it. And I'm there, and you know, you order your bread. Yeah, that's what you want on it. Meatball, please. Cheese, yeah. Toasted, yeah. This, that and the other. They put it all in, come out, and he goes, salad, mate. And I was like, nah. And then, as he does it, he gets some leaves, lettuce or something, and puts so much on it. Literally, it looks like a salad sandwich now. You can't see anything, just these leaves. And I said to him, mate, I didn't want salad. And he was like, oh. And I thought he'd just make a brand new sandwich. I thought he'd make because now it's ruined. It's good for no matter what. Because I know that lettuce has been on there. It's going to taste like lettuce. I'm not going to taste this meatball Madonna anymore. It's going to be lettuce, Louis Walsh. That's what it's going to be. It's not meatball Madonna. It's lettuce Louis Walsh. And I don't like Louis Walsh, and I don't like lettuce. So why would I want lettuce Louis here? I don't want that. So I thought he was going to make a new sandwich, but he didn't. He's just there, and he starts picking this grass off my sandwich. He's doing it. And I'm thinking, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to say, look, mate, he just make me a new sandwich. You're putting 3 meatballs on a foot long. You're not missing out, really, are you? You're not losing out on profit because you're scamming me anyway. But for some reason, I just kept my mouth shut. And when he took it all off, he was like, is that all right? To be honest with you, he did look, oh, God. There's so much wind. When he took the stuff off, he did look like it had all gone, and I thought, you know what? It's not like lettuce leaks a juice like a tomato or a cucumber. So I thought, yeah, I'm probably all right. I ain't gonna taste this. And like meatball, bolognese sauce is quite strong anyway. So I thought, I ain't gonna taste it. This is gonna be fantastic. Get it back into the classroom. I'm there, about to eat it, man. Take a bite into it. It's full of leaves, and I'm there, and I spent my whole time with this sandwich, tearing it apart, getting out these leaves. So now it's just meatballs with hardly any sauce, because all the sauce is stuck on the leaves. The cheese that was on it has just melted onto the salad, and I don't know what to do. I'm stuck here now. I'm tempted to just eat the salad, but if I ate the salad, I'd be sick. So I thought to myself, I might as well just enjoy the meatballs. So I was there, and I just ended up eating it, and since that day, I haven't had a Subway. I don't understand why they couldn't have just made me a new sandwich instead of forcing me to eat. Whether they were trying to hint, saying, "You look, you're fat. I don't care if you don't want it. You've got to eat it." But the thing is, the other week I went there, and one of the girls from uni, she got a goddamn pube, in a Subway. To be honest, I'd prefer a pube to salad because at least I can get the one pube out. Maybe tear that little bit of bread off just in case it's got some crab in it or something. I don't know, but I would rather have a pube than salad on my Subway. Any day. That I would, and that's no word of a lie. So I don't know what they're thinking really. Don't put salad on my, unless I ask for it. Don't do it. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You might think I'm fat. I know I am, but I don't need salad. I'd just rather starve. I'd rather starve than eat salad. I will never eat salad. I never have and I never will. So don't put it on my goddamn sandwiches when I don't want it. Right. I'm trying to think of what else I can talk about uni. Really, there's not much to complain about other than I've got a tutor that looks like, what's that woman from where people poo in boxes? Gillian McKeith. She looks like Gillian McKeith. She looks exactly like her. She looks exactly like her. And I think she even overheard me and a fellow class member saying that she looks like Gillian McKeith. And I feel so awkward around her. I feel so awkward. I feel like I've never really had a one-night stand, so I don't really know what it's about. You know, as I said, people do chat me up a lot, but because of the retarded chat-up lines they tell me, I don't really end up going all the way. So I've never really had that much experience with the women. But she just treats me like we've just had a one-night stand, and she hated it. You know, like I've got the smallest package, that he just did nothing, that she regrets it. That's how Gillian McKeith looks at me. I don't think I did anything. You know, I've been a bit drunk once in uni, but I don't think I did anything with Gillian McKeith. You know, if I did, I'd rather be sick. I'd rather eat salad than do that with Gillian McKeith. Gillian McKeith, I don't even think she should be allowed on TV. So I don't know why she's teaching in a uni, because I've got to see her every day. I can't stand it. I don't really know what else to talk about uni. You know, it's all right. It's not too bad. I just don't like people putting salad on my food, and I just don't really like student finance until they give me the money. But yeah, that was requested. I'd have had a bigger go, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. There's terrorism, you know, and I'm moaning over a sandwich. You've got to get your priorities right, you know. But yeah, if you want anything else, spoke. Oh, I hope that didn't stop. It's alright. It's hard when you're holding it. You gotta maintain the frame. But yeah, if you want anything to talk about, or you want me to make a video on something, just let me know. I'm here for you. You know, at the end of the day, you took your time to watch my videos and like my page and do this and do that and show your nans and your mums and your sisters. You know, getting me the gash. So just whatever you want me to do, just tell me and I'll try and do it. We need to do this together. Can't do it on my own, can I? So we need to do it together. So remember that. A couple of people asked me to give them a shout out. You know, I'm not thinking I'm bigger than I am. Just people have asked me. I wasn't going to do shout outs. You know, I don't really see the big thing about it. But if you want it, I'll give it you. You know, if I was some big man like Barack Obama gave me a shout out, I'd be like yes. But it's probably a bit different when I'm giving a shout out because it means nothing. You know, it means you're not going to get far in life from me saying this to you. You're not gonna miraculously get some paparazzi knocking on your door saying, "Oh, did Ryan Westwood speak?" You're not going to get that really. I don't know what you're thinking, but you ain't going to get that. But I'll still do it for you anyway because you took the time, you know, to speak to me. Not many people speak to me these days. I don't know what it is. It might be the mole. It might be the hair. My hair's still not growing. This is the longest my hair has ever taken to grow. I don't know what's going on, but it needs to hurry up. But yeah, so I'll give a shout out to Daniel Pedley. He's one of my brothers. We met a long time ago. I don't know where we met. I think it might have been Solihull Park or somewhere around Solihull. We've had many good times together. Many good times together. You know, every now and again I like to experiment, and he's one of the ones that helped me experiment. So now I know a bit about the male anatomy. Then I know a bit. Basically, I know a bit more about the male anatomy because of Daniel Pedley than I do about women. You know, it's probably your fault, Daniel, that I don't get any action because now everyone knows about what we did together under that slide, and it was good, but I didn't realise it would ruin my life. Second shout out is to a lady from Kentucky called Misty. I been speaking to her lately. She seems to like my videos. She asked for a shout out. Yeah, it's just nice to have somebody from a different country, you know, watching my videos. Because to be honest, I thought at the moment it was just people. I honestly thought on Facebook when I made this group, people that liked it were just friends. You know, they don't really watch it. They've just liked it for me, or just to do it. Some people just click anything, don't they? They just like. Terrorism, like. Hitler, like. Concentration camps, like. Fuck the Jews, like. People just like everything. I don't understand why, but I appreciate it, and it's nice to have somebody in another country watching my videos and getting them out there. So, a shout out to you as well, mister. If anybody else wants a shout out, just let me know. If you really want one, I'll give you one. But yeah. So, sorry about the shortness of this video. It's not really short, is it? But it's that. I don't know. I don't really want to just focus on trying to be funny all the while. I know I'm funny. I don't need you to tell me. I just want to talk. I like making videos. To be honest, I like making videos. It's good. It keeps me entertained. It stops me from masturbating all day. Because when I did start, I found a lump in my ball. Basically, I've got a lump in my right ball. I don't know if it's a lump or the tube. This is what I find it hard to make the difference between the lump and the tube. You know, sometimes I feel like I can feel the same thing in the left ball, but then sometimes I can't. And every now and again, my right ball just aches. So at the moment, I'm just trying to do stuff to make me stop thinking I've got ball cancer. Because if I've got ball cancer, it's going to be a struggle. I don't know what I'm going to do. And to be honest, I'm trying to grow my hair. So if I have to have chemo and my hair starts falling out, that's it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. So just please keep watching my videos so I don't have to touch my balls and worry about my balls, because you guys will be my saviour. I think through everything we're meant to be together, and you will save me if I save you. Let's do this for the people, like William Wallace once said. Amazing grace, how sweet the freedom